So you pull an all-nighter, you're working on music.
Yeah, I realized I slept 2 hours into the evacuation, and I walked outside, and it was just like a volcano at the top of the mountain. I had about 10 minutes, scoured the house for the hard drives, scooped all of them, threw in a duffel bag. So I got my last 10 years of work. I went over to Skrillex's studio, ended up staying at his that night, and somehow made it through the whole night to like noon the next day, where my uncle called me and said it's still there. And then his girlfriend called me 20 minutes later and said, hey, I just drove past your house, and she sent me a video and it was on fire.
Oh my God.
And it was the studio in particular what was on fire when she sent me the video too. It was like,
my God.
yeah, it was pretty crazy. So I was with Sonny and Alex, Boys Noise. Yeah, we saw it and was like, man, this is pretty unreal but pretty real at the same time. I had to make a choice between two cars. So I saved this 1969 280 SE Mercedes.
I love that about you, man. Rex chose, it was his dad's car that was given to him or his Bentley.
I'm always fascinated with what we can deal with when we have no choice.
Yeah.
And to see that we can deal with it. And it's also, what are we supposed to do? Serve its purpose, you know? We're all impermanent.
Yeah.
And what we do and how we handle things and how we impact other people in the world is like the reverberation of our existence.
One thing that you said to me that also really stuck with me is you were like, I believe your exact quote was saying like, I don't know if this is up to me to say, but this kind of feels like a fun challenge. Like I need to overcome this.
Yeah, at this point in my life, I'm definitely ready for the challenge. I want to find comfort in the uncomfortable.
Yes.
To find and discover new things, new experiences. And when this happened, I was like, this is an ultimate opportunity at like mastering the skill of holding our peace.
Yes.
Through our lives, it's never a straight line of like, it's your ups or downs, everything. But that's also what makes the experience. Every time that, you know, in our lives, I'm like, man, it's hard to see past this thing, or how are we gonna do it? You do it every time. And so at this point, I've just looked at patterns. And I've seen the patterns, and I know that it's always been like that. So this time, I don't think I need to stress it, or I don't need to be upset about it. It's good to know that if you strip away everything, we're still the same.